Hello guys, and this is TheRussianGenius, and in this video I will be teaching you the transgender card trick. If you have not seen the performance to this card trick, then make sure to check it out. There's going to be a link in the description, and also there's going to be a link on the screen if you want to check out the performance to the transgender card trick. Anyways, here is the tutorial for this. So here's how this is done, and this is a little bit difficult, but it's quite simple. So for this, let's use the Joker and the Ace of Spades to demonstrate this card trick. So the Ace of Spades is around the center, and that is the first card that gets picked. And then I explain that the Ace of Spades goes inside the deck face up. And basically the reason for that is so I can easily find it by going through the deck in case something happens to that card. And I am going to outjog it, and then I'm going to do this move. If you don't know how to do it, there is going to be a link in the description. In the performance, I do like this, and then I do it with the pinky finger, which you can also learn in the description. Once the card is outjogged, you are going to do this move, which looks something like that, and now the card is on top of the deck, face down. And basically what I like to do is I like to fan out the cards and then place everything on top. The reason for why I like to fan out the deck while stripping the deck away from the card is simply because then it's more angle proof from the front and a little bit to the right and to the left. And this move is in the description if you want to learn it. Once the card is on top of the deck, the spectator thinks that the Ace of Spades is face up in the center of the deck, but in reality then we already have controlled the Ace of Spades to the top. And now I'm going to do a double lift, and it's not difficult. You can do any type of double lift you want. I do have a tutorial on this double lift and also this double lift, links in the description. And once you have the double lift, now you're going to do the Jonas chains. So the Joker is going to change to the Ace of Spades, and here's how it looks like from this angle, just like that. And then the Joker changed to the Ace of Spades. If you want to learn how to do that, there is a link in the description to the Jonas chains. And once you are about to strip out the Ace of Spades, then you are going to place the Joker around the center of the deck. And I like to do it simply by riffling on the deck. So I riffle the deck around the center, and then I place the Ace of Spades in, and then my index finger is pushing it all the way in while showing the Joker, and then I can easily go through the deck cleanly and then show that the Ace of Spades is inside the center. Let's use the Jack of Spades and the Queen of Spades, and then do it once again like in the performance, which you probably have seen by now. So I simply take out the Jack of Spades from the center, and then I tell the spectator, so look, I'm gonna be placing it in the center face up, just like this, as you can see. And you know, we can pick any card we like. Let's also use the top card, which is the Queen of Spades in this case. So then I like to explain that the Queen is going to change places with the Jack of Spades, which is around the center, and the spectator thinks that the Jack of Spades is around the center, but now it's actually second from the top. So you're one step ahead of the spectator, and right now I like to talk about how the queen is going to taint into the jack and how the jack is going to taint into the queen. And basically I like to say that the queen gets a dick and the jack gets a cunt. So in the action of saying that, then I do the Jonas taints and then I tell them, voila, now I am in this position where I have the jack of spades inside my hand and it's pointed at the spectator. So when I say the word cunt, then the jack of spades pops out and the queen goes in the center of the deck. And now I can place this on the table or place it on the deck, and then I can go through the deck and then I can say, look, there's the cunt. Just like that, and that's hilarious sometimes, depending if you're performing for people that are transgender or people that are normal. That was probably all I actually wanted to say. There is also one more version that you can use if you want to accomplish this trick, and this version is quite simple. It looks something like this. So you take, for instance, the Queen of Clubs and you do the same move once again, and then you do a double lift, but this time you do any taints with a double lift, and then you can do the top card cover pass and get the other card around the center or around the bottom to show that the two cards, they changed places. So in speed it looks something like this. 6 of clubs, let's place it face up inside the center. You will understand later why. And then also let's take the top card, which is the ace of spades. So the ace of spades and the 6 of clubs, they need to change places, and here's how I am going to do it, just like that. So that means that if we have the 6 of clubs on top, that means that around the center there is the ace of spades, just like that. You can also, there are so many different ways of doing it. You can also do it like this. You can take, for instance, the jack of clubs and place it inside the center face up, and then you can once again explain why the jack of spades, the jack of clubs needs to be face up. Then you can take the 9 of spades, place it on top, and now you can lift this up as a double, and then you can simply do any type of change you like, and then you can do the half pass as we talked about, not the half pass but the top card cover pass, to get the card around the center and show that they changed places. Quite simple and quite awesome at the same time. It's quite fun to practice. Anyways guys, thank you for watching, and before I stop the video I just want to say that all the stuff I said about transgender, that was a joke, I think. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.